New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. On behalf of the entire prayer team at New Thought Media Network, we thank you for joining us on this broadcast. You can catch New Thought Media Network prayer time at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And now, let's center ourselves in the words of Ernest Holmes. We must put meaning and belief into our prayers. It is the meaning and mindfulness that is the nexus from which our words come to life.
Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Evening Prayers. I'm your host, Reverend Z, and it's my pleasure to be with you once again to engage in the sacred art of prayer and to raise our vibrations to the level and frequency of the divine. Thank you for being here, and I want you to know that this program is brought to you by New Thought Media Network, entity that is based and founded on the opportunity to create a spiritual environment for us to exchange in ideas and concepts, music, and beyond. And so thank you once again for being here. And as always, we want to thank and give a shout out to all those who are here and all those who may be coming on. And so we want to say good evening to Ursula. Thank you for being here. And I know some of the regulars are on their way in. And so we just wish you good speed on getting here. So I just found a new mantra. I made it up the other day. I kind of put two things together, and that is every day holds the possibility for a miracle. So go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. And so that's what you'll be hearing that every program that I'm on, because I think it's so powerful to understand the power that we have when we set our mind on a dream and move forward. And so today, as I was reading my affirmation for the day, I came across one that I think fittingly sets this tone in terms of what we're trying to do and where we're hoping to go. It reads like this. It says, I am willing to be more of my authentic self. I know that my life is the life of God in individual expression, and I live it with reverence and grace. My life is an expression of the divine life of God, and I live it with reverence and grace. You see, because I can live in that platform, I can live in that vibration, it makes it very clear to me that every day that there is a possibility for a miracle. And that when I go confidently in the direction of my dreams, which I think is everyone's dream in some way, and that is to be authentically who you are, to express the divine presence that is in, to let it be a guiding light, a comfort, an upliftment, a joy to all those we meet, then I think we're living an authentic life, because we can do those things easily and effortlessly. I'm sure in your mind's eye, or if not so distant future, you can remember a time when you were in that kind of a zone. You were feeling the presence of God in your life, and you were just being your authentic self, and you were able to create things that you did not imagine could be done in that moment. whether it was make someone smile, or whether it was to solve a problem, or whether it was to encourage someone to move beyond some place or some issue or something that they wanted to get beyond. You see, those are also miracles. Those are also things that we are reverent enough to be humble enough to provide guidance and encouragement, and sometimes a laugh or a shoulder to cry on. And so that is where we are right now. We are looking to create miracles every day, because that is the environment that we're in. We're in an environment where we need more miracles, whether they're simple miracles, making someone smile, giving someone a meal, encouraging someone to keep going, or the prophetic miracles that something happens that's profound and has yet to be explained. And so that is where we need to move toward, collectively and individually, I would submit, to show up in our authentic way as our authentic self, to know that every day holds the possibility for a miracle, and that I am moving each and every moment in the direction of my dreams. In the direction of my dream. Now, we know one guy who had a dream named Walt Disney, and look what that dream became. When people told him, you can't do that, that's not going to happen, it happened. He was able to go confidently. And when he spoke, or when you look at some of his old interviews, you'll see him being very confident and excited and reverent and graceful about what he wanted to do and how he wanted it to be presented and how it was going to create joy for kids and families and opportunities. And he went to Florida, into a place that, as a Floridian, we used to know. We would say, do you remember Orlando and Kissimmee when it was only an orange grove? There was no such thing as Disneyland or Disney World. It was just an orange grove, a big, humongous orange or citrus grove. They had all kinds of citrus fruits growing in that area. But he went confidently in the direction of his dreams, being his authentic self, to create a moment that creates positive desires and affirmations in kids' lives, adults' lives, and those are happening all over the world. And so it is at that kind of a moment right now that I want to go into prayer, praying on the idea of authenticity, reverence, grace, and possibilities. And so right here, right now, as we just go within, contemplating on infinite possibilities. You see, because we know that the creative force, the God, mind, heart, and soul of everything that is a possibility creating machine. It's an infinite mind, an infinite inner workings of heart and soul that allows all things to be created with purpose, with desires, and being exhibited as an expression of the divine. And so right here, in this moment, in this time, looking at a way to move beyond anything that is uncomfortable to us, we step forward boldly and wholly, being our authentic self. We just allow ourselves to be filled with the Spirit of God, and for that Spirit to create a vibration, a frequency, a resonance, so that we know what is ours to do, and we do it. And we do it with reverence, grace, and authenticity, because God has given us that right. God has given us the powers. He has laid out the universal laws for us to tap into, understand, activate, and realize the blessings that happen as a result of that. And those blessings are for us individually and for the world collectively, because as the song goes, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. And when we do that, we give others the permission to let their light shine. And so I know right here that this is the moment that we've been waiting for. The moment to freely step forward and say, this is who I am. And God has ordained me to be exactly this and to express this light to you. And so I give thanks right here for that opportunity. I give thanks right here to be bold enough and courageous enough and strong enough to stand in that idea of what God has made me to be. And I know that to be also true for you and each and every one that may hear this prayer later. And so as we just settle into that authentic vibration of being wholly who you are and giving thanks for that idea, I just released this prayer knowing that the laws of the universe have been activated. These prayers have been heard. The vibrations have been set forth, and they are shaking forth and creating an environment that will support them, uplift them, and make them so. And so in that vibration, I just let it be and say, and so it is, amen. And so it is, amen. And so, as always, we want to thank you for joining us on these prayers, and just want to say, if anyone is in need of prayer or have something that they would like the prayer team to pray on, please, please, please send your prayer requests to prayer@ntmedia.org, and someone on the team will grab that prayer and uplift it and put some vibrational energy of the divine on it to make it comfortable and accessible in your life. And as always, we thank you for your support. We thank you for your donation, tithes, and gifts. And so please, please, please send forth those prayers, gifts, and tithes. And if you're sending them, please send them to www.paypal.me/New Thought Radio, and know that they'll be much appreciated and put to good use. And so right now on this midweek hump day, as they say, we're just looking forward to the rest of the programming coming up for the end of the week. Tomorrow, Thursday, we're going to have Real Talk with Eugene Holden. So please join in. That's at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. 10 a.m. Mountain Time. And should be a great program as always. Please jump in. Also, on Friday, well, I guess even before that, Friday morning, bright and early, we got myself and Reverend Briz, ministers talking Shut Your Mouth. And it's a great program where we look at current issues and put a spiritual spin on them. I think you'll like it. We're up to episode 23, 24, something like that. So we've been doing this for a while, and there are back issues that you can get. So please join us, check out the podcast. Great stuff, and we'd like your feedback and maybe even some suggestions on things to talk about. There's also on Friday, Fireside Chat. That happens at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So please join Michael and get involved with some conversations of today, spiritual conversations of the day. And so, as always, we want to thank you for joining us and your continued support of this program. And if you enjoyed this program or received any kind of guidance, information, or upliftment from it, please tell a friend to tell another friend to come on in and join us and create this container and raise this vibration of prayer to the level of the divine. And so, as always, I want to leave you with love, light, and insight, and just say peace and blessings, and so it is. Amen.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then, peace and blessings.